Okay, guys, I think it's about time we build a roller coaster. I mean, the people seem quite happy. We've already got a park rating of 618, which is good. So if we get a good roller coaster going, I'm sure that the park people, the guests, will love it. So we've got a choice of a wooden roller coaster and a steel mini coaster. Let's go with a wooden roller coaster. I always like a wooden roller coaster. Now, there's a couple of designs. There's the Mischief, which will cost... It doesn't say how much it will cost, but it's quite exciting, but it's very intense. And the Wood Chipper, which is slightly less intense, but I think it's less exciting. Or we could build our own, which I'm going to do. So, let's start off near the end of the park. Let's just flip the camera around. Let's start off in the end of the park near here. Okay, so let's start off by going up a bit. I don't think... I've got to be careful because usually I have a tendency of making them go too high and getting too fast. I think going down... I always like starting off my wood roller coasters by going up and then going down in a bit of a spin. Let's get down onto the floor. And I think this is a good time to take a photo of the passengers so they can buy that photo, put it on the family wall, cherish it forever. Let's get the roller coaster going closer to the station for a good ending. Let's flatten this out. Spin round here. I think we'll finish it actually pretty soon because it's gonna... If you spend too much time on these roller coasters, they usually end up being not as good as you want them to be. Oh, we've unlocked a Ferris wheel. We'll add one of them later. So let's add an entrance and an exit. Oh, let's add an exit there, entrance there. And we'll just have a quick test of what it'll look like. Oh no! Super Slide has broken down. Okay, I'll get a mechanic on that just after we check out what this roller coaster can do. So, starts off fast, take some good pictures. Hopefully it goes up that hill. Yes. And spins around back into the station. Brilliant. But we'll see what those stats of this roller coaster are in a minute. First of all, let's start thinking about fixing the slide. Now currently our slide is broken. So what can we do? Well, if we go into the mechanics tab or the staff tab, we can hire some staff. So we've got handyman, mechanics, security guards, and entertainers. So I'm going to hire a mechanic just to fix this. And hopefully he'll fix it soon. So the mechanics are all blue. I quite like that blue for the mechanics. Let's have a look at handyman. Handyman, I quite like a green for them. Security can have red. And entertainers don't have a colour because they're all in costume. So let's add a handyman actually, just in case people start littering or anything. We'll have some security as well. We might add some more staff later. Okay, so our super slide is now fixed. Let's go check out how the roller coaster is doing. So the test results are that it's got a low excitement rating, it's got a medium intensity, and it's got a low nausea rating. So if we go back to building mode, I think we should get that that intensity rating up a little bit, but mostly we want the excitement rating up. So how are we going to make this more exciting? First of all, I think here, when it goes back down, maybe it can get steep. And then you can twirl around slightly. We work this backwards. I'm sure that we can get this to work. It's always a little awkward trying to make this backwards. I think that might work. Oh, what's happened here? Your park has received an award for the best value park in the country. Oh, brilliant! Look at our award, best value park award. I treasure that for the rest of our time we are at this park. So hopefully this doesn't change the excitement of the roller coaster by just giving it a bit more steeper. Okay, it seems to be doing quite well now. Okay, let's see if we got some test ratings for it. So, it's still pretty low. That really did nothing towards how exciting the ride was. Okay, let's just scrap this ending and change it completely. So let's add in an up bit, a down bit, and then hopefully hopefully that will make it a lot more exciting. Hopefully later on in the game we'll be able to unlock some cooler roller coasters, do some more cool things with loops and corkscrews, barrel rolls, which are always fun. So we've gone for a little bit more of an exciting ending there. Hopefully that will improve the stats of the coaster, and if not, either way I'm going to open it. There we go. It's slightly more exciting than before, but really it's not that much exciting. We'll open it out and see what people think. First of all, let's have a look at the prices. So I want about £2 profit per photo, and then the admission price is fine. And we'll add quite a big queue because people always like roller coasters in this game and in real life. There we go. Got a lovely queue. We'll open that up, and we'll have a look at the paintwork. So the fact it's a wooden roller coaster, I think it should have a kind of wooden feel. So I think the edges should be kind of like a brown colour. Ooh, but not quite like that brown. Something a bit more light. Maybe like that. Maybe the centre can be dark brown like that. I quite like that. And the edges can have, that's just a shiny orange colour. Maybe they can have this dark brown. Oh, that looks quite good. In fact, I really like that. let's have a look at the train itself. So I know it's wooden, but they always colour them bright. So I think orange. No, not orange. Maybe red. That will do. And the inside can be just something dark, like just a really dark red, like that. Well, that seems to be going down quite well. If we go to the bank and click on marketing campaigns, we could do an advertising campaign or do free rides on the roller coaster. So there for about 4 weeks, so about a month. People should start coming on this roller coaster. And finally, what I want to do is name it. So it's currently called Rollercoaster 1, but I don't think that's a very good idea. Now, it's not particularly an intense roller coaster, but I think it deserves a cool name. So I'm going to start calling it the Chopper. The Chupa? Let's call it the Chupa instead. It's not quite a chopper, it's a Chupa. There we go. Oh. That's one of the brilliant things about typos. Sometimes you think of something and it just allows a bit more creativity. And moving. Oh no, there's a couple here. They look quite upset. I think they're hungry and they're not that happy. I mean, it's not our fault they're hungry because we do have food. Let's add some more rides just to make sure people get happy.